Alright guys, I'm cleaning everything today. Quit Hunter, quit Hunter. I'm going to show you the chicken area before I clean it that way. Okay, this is after about 3 weeks. It's not as bad as it looks. So it's just little piles, one under each roost. We watch piggies. Alright, now on the bottom, and no, there has been no side effects to the chickens. They never have anything on them. This is after 3 weeks. This big old pile right here, manure. See, they don't really eat the manure. They just pick through it. So this is about to go on the garden. But see, I mean, it's nothing to it. It's just a pen. There's nothing like when a rabbit pees, it's like a little stream, and I've never seen it land on a chicken. Manure. I mean, they pick through it. It's not like rabbit manure is ever runny. And so there's no mess. I mean, chicken manure is more runny than rabbit manure. And so, I mean, there's no side effects. Now, I would never enclose it, maybe, like where the wire is, put boards around, because there'd be in too much dust, the chickens would. Plus, chickens need the sun to tell them when to lay eggs, so that would defeat the purpose. You wouldn't have that many eggs. But I just wanted to show you, this is after 3 weeks to a month. No, I haven't done it, maybe 5 weeks. But I want to show you, this is the quote, the worst. Because you know, and this is it. It's just a pile of hay and rabbit manure. Speck through, a lot of it's turned into dust because the chickens have scratched through it and everything. Okay? But I'm about to clean all this up, and then I'll take that same drywall knife, and just all this will come up real easy. You just scoop up underneath it and it pops out. And you can put that on your garden too, but since I have so much rabbit manure, I don't. I just put that straight in the trash because that is liable to kill some vegetation if you get it on too thick. And I know some people will say, oh, I'm sure you can use it, and I'm sure I could if I needed to, but as of right now, I just don't need it. All right, guys, so this is the worst. This is what it looks like when it hasn't been cleaned for 4 or 5 weeks. But it's nothing for chickens. Everybody, oh, they're underneath. Yeah, they're underneath, and it's no big deal. Remember, there's nothing, except at night when they're up here, there's nothing under here, so nothing can poop on them or pee on them right here under this 2 foot, and nothing under that 2 foot. So they have 4x4 here that can't be touched, but I've never seen them get anything on the other 8x4. Okay, guys? So, I mean, I'd recommend it, especially if, like, this unit by itself could hold, this 2x2 is too small for a meat rabbit. And so what I do is I'd make 4, okay, how I do it, I planned it out before. I would put, like, on one side, 2 together, on the other side, 2 together, and then 2 separate. And that way, your buck could have a small one, and then a growing out doe could have a small one, and then you'd have 2 big ones for does with nest boxes, and then 1 for your grow-off pen. All right, or any kind of that, you know, back and forth, however you want. Because 24 inch by 24 inch isn't big enough for a meat-sized doe. So if you're wanting this to just do this for your homestead, say, okay, I want this. It's 4 by, with the little hutch on the back, it's 4 by 12. You know, any yard could have this unit right here. Okay, and then in that unit, I have 6 hens, which they would need to be let out some. They could be housed in there, but it'd be best if they could get some fresh grass. If you did not have it where they could get out, and you were just going to throw grass chippings and stuff in there, then I'd probably do 4 hens. But I do 6 because they get out a lot and go eat out. Okay, but you could have 1 meat buck, 2 breeding meat does, 1 junior meat doe you're raising up, and a big pen for your fryers before you butchered them out. Okay? And if you only had 4 chickens, you could even come over here. Hey, girl. If you only had 4 hens, you could even come over here and just put a roost for the chickens right here, which I've thought of. Right here instead of coming up here, and they'd roost there, and they wouldn't even need this pen. And you could have 1 more for the rabbits. All right, guys? So, I mean, the sky's the limit on this one little unit, 4x12 unit. And then I'm just going to show everything just in case somebody hasn't seen the previous videos. And I recommend y'all watch the past videos because I explain a lot in the past ones. So just, there's the eggs. My mom's supposed to be getting me some acorns for them. And eggs are fine to stay out. They ain't hurt nothing. We won't bother you, Mama. But see, they just They live in here, they lay their eggs in here, climb up here, and go in there at night. Nothing to it. All right, guys. Talk to you later. I'm going to get to work and get this cleaned up.